What's up, y'all? I'm your host, Patrick Farrell. We're still chilling at DC at Howard University from the rap session. Next to me, I got a brand new group coming out from Tommy Boy Records. I'm gonna let them introduce themselves.
Amber Sunshower.
And I'm Atsushi.
Groove Garden.
Groove Garden. So why don't you give them a little background where you guys are from and how'd you guys get started?
We're from New York. Was where we're based at this point in time. We met through a mutual friend and stuff like that, and decided to work together. And he does all the music, he produces all the tracks, and I write all the lyrics and stuff. And it's you know, I sent the tape to a friend of mine who gave it to Shakem at Flavor Unit Management, and he took it to Monica Lynch up at Tommy Boy, and so I'm signed to Tommy Boy. I'm on Flavor Unit Management, and pretty much that's like how it all pretty much happened. So.
And what kind of beats do you use on your first single?
First single, you know, I use jazz funk type of samples and beats.
What would you call your style, your format?
I mean, musically,
Yeah, music.
it's hip hop.
Yeah. All right. We just came out from the one of our meeting with sexual and exploitation of in hip hop. And how do you feel about some of the hardcore groups that come out? You know, when they exploit women, like call them, you know, bitches and hoes and all that. How do you feel about that?
Well, basically, what I had said at the seminar itself was like discussing all that stuff about women and how hardcore people perceive women. Is hip hop is basically it's an art form, you know, and I think we're all, what I had basically said was we're all in trouble if we start to believe everything one says verbatim, you know. It's an art form, and things have to be exploited and exploded so that people can understand it, and it goes straight to home, you know what I mean, a lot harder. Hardcore music, it's important. It's part of what hip-hop is about. It's part of culture. There are bitches, there are hoes out there. We're not all hoes, we're not all bitches, no. It's important that we learn as black people to love and respect ourselves. Brothers and sisters, we need to look at each other and love each other, because that's really important. And we can have the inner aggressions, and it's okay to, I think it's more than healthy to use them in our music, you know. But when one person makes certain lyrics a way of life, I think you shorten your lifespan, and you lessen the circumferences that you know, can be in, or whatever. So hardcore music, we should have it always. I don't think it should go anywhere.
If somebody were to ask you, what are your lyrics in your music, what would you tell them?
I would say my lyrics are hardcore due to the fact that I'm a black woman, and whatever I'm dealing with as a woman is real to me. Hardcore is real. Hardcore is realism. What I speak about is things that oppress me, things that bother me, things that I see that have bothered me or hurt me or make me want to say what I want to say. So, I mean, it's not so much root 'em, toot 'em, shoot 'em up or whatever, but it's more just on the inside, things that affect me and make me want to say this, whatever I'm saying, whether it be a relationship with a man, or which is mostly what the album's about. But I mean, it has other levels also.
Would you give our audience a little flavor of what you have? If you don't mind.
Freestyle?
Freestyle.
No.
No? Okay. So just
Let's talk about the single. It's called You're Not Coming Home Again.
Okay.
And
check it out, right?
yeah, I mean, it's on, like I said, it's on Tommy Boy, and we're being distributed by Flavor Unit Management, Shamalama, and
It's coming out next month.
yeah, Concrete Meadows is the name of the album. And like I said, the single is called You're Not Coming Home Again, and it's not me, I'm not rhyming. It's more of a chant kind of thing on this particular single, but there are other cuts where I am rhyming.
Your exposure will be looking out for that, okay?
Right.
I want to thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, all right? All right, we're going to roll to our next video, Hip Hop Parade from Naughty by Nature. Check it out on Video Explosion. Welcome back to Video Explosion. Once again, we're still live at DC at Howard University at the rap session. And behind me, I got one of the baddest, hottest groups out now. I'm gonna flow the mic around and I'm letting them introduce themselves.
Yo, what's up? This is Butterfly from Diggable Planets.
This is Doodlebug from the Diggable Planets.
Peter J. Truth from the Jetport Society.
Beneficent of 7 in the Crescent.
So how'd you guys get started?
Me and my man here, we met about 3 years ago, hanging out in Philadelphia, where he's from. I was coming out from New York, seeing him, talking to him. He was in another group, and we just started like listening to a lot of music, getting together, kicking around some rap. So before long, found out we was like had a lot of like-minded interests as far as music was concerned. So we started kicking out, you know, what's now the Diggable Planet stuff.
And what's Ladybug?
She's en route. She's feeling a little under the weather, so she's like taking her time getting over here, you know.
I noticed that in your video, there's a lot of jazz influence in there. How important is jazz collaborating with hip hop right now? And speaking of jazz, you had a band that was predominantly all Japanese. Can you tell us about that?
Well, jazz music is the only true art form that was ever created here in America, and it was created by African Americans, black people here. So it should be important just historically for all black people to know and understand that. We use it in our music because, you know, we grew up listening to it, and it goes along, you know, very well with the hip-hop sound. The reason why the Japanese band people were in our video is because in the true fashion of America, they wouldn't recognize the genius of, you know, these musicians like Charlie Parker, Coleman Hawkins, that were playing this music called jazz, but overseas, and especially in Japan, it was being accepted and it was being financially supported. So it was like just letting them know and understand that we recognize their support for the African American culture and black people, when America, the place where the stuff was created, wasn't being accepted. Pardon my language.
Cool like that. How'd you come up with something like, who wrote the lyrics for that?
Everybody wrote their own lyrics. Yeah, it's like, you know, black people just always, they are responsible for the majority of, you know, new language and new languages being created, and especially in hip-hop music. So, you know, something saying I'm cool like that is nothing new. You know, it's just something that's been around for a long time. So we take from our culture, African American culture, and put it in our music. So saying I'm cool like that, or saying I'm chill like that, or peace like that, that's something that's been around for a long time, and we just used it in our own way.
You want to elaborate on that?
It's basically what he said was, you know.
Vanessa, you got any questions?
Could you tell our viewers about Reach, the new LP?
Okay, it's just
Expect from it.
basically just an extension of Rebirth of Slick. Rebirth of Slick was the seed, and now Reaching the album is like the tree. It's just more the same and just better. It's like the album says, it's reaching with each song we try to take it to another level, you know, and get better with each song. And each song is like a different flavor. We talk, you know, different subjects, different styles of delivery, and things of that such. We have cuts in there. Our next singles are a song called Where I'm From, and that'll be out March 22nd. It'll be the story March 22nd. We're working on that now. And we have songs like La Femme Fatale, which is like a pro-choice song. It's like a song that like expresses our political views, basically. You know, a song like What Cool Breezes Do, just talking about like, you know, cool breeze is just a term that describes the person. You know, cool breezes, and it's just talking about what we like to do, things, how we hang out, you know. And we have songs like It's Good to Be Here, kind of like just documenting like the fact that it's good that we finally got here. You know what I'm saying? It's good to be here and doing what we're doing. This is what, you know, we love making music, and it's finally good to be, you know, to make this music and be appreciated. And so it's more the same. It's about 13 cuts, 12, 13 cuts on the album.
Playing a tour in spring, summer.
We starting a tour like in about 2 weeks.
March 10th.
Yeah, March 10th. Yeah.
You're going out with some other groups, I take it?
Yeah.
So what's up, man?
Hey, what's up? Hey, I'm from the Jetport Society.
Tell our viewers a little bit about what you do and future plans you have.
I got vocabs. I'm a rapper from the Jetport Society. You know, my man Malik Rashawn, he's not right here right now, but you know, he's gonna be in essence, you know, momentum, you know, but Jetport Society lasts forever. We a family, you know what I'm saying? So it's peace.
All right, cool. My man in the back, what's up?
How you doing, man?
Cool.
Cool like that. Cool like that, indeed. Well, my name is Beneficent, you know what I'm saying? I have a management company with my man right here called 7 in the Crescent. You know what I'm saying? And Jetport Society would be the first, you know what I'm saying, group on our management. You know what I'm saying? From, you know, out of Philly, and he's from Philly, so it's like a, you know, family thing. And me being from Divine Sea, so it stretches. You know what I'm saying?
DC.
Thank you very much, man. I appreciate that.
Okay, cool. Anything else you guys want to add before we close it out? Give any shout-outs, anything like that?
Definitely, first one is definitely say peace to Ladybug. Couldn't be here right now. Say what's up to our manager, Brenda Dash, and Lords of the Underground, our whole Pendulum family, Electra, Brand Nubians, everybody, Jetport Society, Malik who couldn't be here, and Ja Sun, Hakeem,
OPP machine.
DJ King Britt, who's in Philadelphia right now. You know, what's up to him?
Yo, one of the questions I want to ask you is, what's the significance of Seven and the Crescent and the Beatles? Can you tell us about that?
When I say me, I got crew kids, Seven and the Crescent. It's just talking about my, you know, the people I hang with, you know, the family, the foundation of knowledge that I received. You know, it's like a abstract description of the flag of the 5% nation, basically.
It's a nation of gods and earths.
You guys want to do a little freestyle before we go to your video?
Oh, yeah, we'll do a freestyle. Kicking it live in DC. It goes 1, 2, 3. I'm down with 100X, they 100 proof. I kicks it for adults and I kicks it for the youth. You can ask J Truth, he's my main man. 50 grand takes a stand with the mic in his hand, coming off the top of my head. I got dreads, well, twist. Maybe in a few years, if you don't miss, they might lock up. Then I might loke up, broke up, smoke up. You might get choked up by me and my crew. 1, 2, 3. Mr. Doodlebug would just step to me and kick a freestyle right off the top of your head, right beneath your dreads. Come on.
1, 2, 1, 2. Here comes Mr. Doodle, and you never had a clue that I'd spread my wings. Now I'm swinging with my bug crew. I'm bugging, I be loving this music I be doing. If the grasshopper swarm, guaranteed that it's grooving. Can you dig it, my mellow? It's that cool cat sound that started in Harlem, then it oozed downtown, where the birds and cats are swinging to the jazz. And my hard rock crew be representing they Ave with the Carhartt suits, the 555 soul. You got Diggable Planets in control. Peace.
Here with Video Explosion. We're going to roll to that video. Cool like that. Welcome to this edition of Movie Time. I'm your host, Patrick Farrell, and today we're going to take a look at Cell Block 4, released by Universal Pictures. CB4 stars Chris Rock, Alan Payne, and Deezer D. Together they form a rap group desperate for a gimmick to become successful. Eventually, Chris Rock's character decides to imitate a local gangster named Gusto, and that's when they finally become successful. But is it really worth it? You would have to see the movie to find out, but now, watch this clip.
We're getting Miller. This no one chiller. It's not Michael Jackson, and this is not Thriller. It's one Jeff.
All my life, I wanted to be a rapper. But nothing seemed to work. Then I got a new idea. Let's turn ourselves into gangster rappers.
Are you aware that your band might be arrested for indecency tonight?
Cell Block 4 is not afraid to go to jail. Cell Block 4 is from jail. It would only be like sending them home.
And under no circumstances are you to perform Sweat of My...
God, I just love that I don't give a damn hip-hop attitude. It's so real.
You brothers have created something so nasty. You had that concert, you died.
Now, CB4 is one of the hottest hip-hop groups to come on the scene in a very, very long time.
Straight out of low cash, a crazy young brother named Gusto.
I'm MC Gusto, but in prison I'm known as 97-KY.
CB4 is misogynistic, and I don't think they like women.
Elemental P-14.
This is not just a movie about rap music. It's about much, much more. From the world's most notorious fellas, what are you doing? We're filming. Hey, don't push her. Come on, give that back. That's mine.
-7-14 to the third power.
I thought I was hardcore, man.
You ain't tough. There are some real kids out there who are gonna kick your narrow.
Any person who defile America's pastime by wearing a baseball cap backwards, well, that's an evil that speaks for itself.
Tonight, CB4 is gonna pay. Straight out of low cash, the crazy motherfucker named Dead Mike.
It's my first drive-by.
CB4, featuring new music from Dead Mike.
Oh, black black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm blacker than black, and I'm black, y'all. I'm blickety black, blacker than black, black. I'm blacker than black, yo, because I'm black and I'm back.
And I can dance, and wacky D. Pants and in your face. Yeah, my rapping's a disgrace, but I can dance.
CB4, starring Chris Rock, Alan Payne, Bill Hartman, and Chris Elliott.
She replaced me as a role model in my son's eyes.
Better me than Daryl Gates.
CB4.
What you waiting for, pump? Invitation? Get in here.
I found Selbach 4 to be very entertaining. CB4 was co-produced by Chris Rock, and I feel that he deserves credit for presenting a film that shows the difficulties of successful rappers and their encounter, and also making a funny film. The underlying message of this film is that rappers need to be careful about the image they portray, and to be also true to the game, and to be honest with themselves and their fans. Although some of the film's jokes is silly, overall CB4 is entertaining, funny, and definitely worth checking out your local theater or home video. Till next time, peace. What's up, y'all? This is your host, Patrick Farrell, and I'm going to personally tell you I had a great time here at, I'm right here in D.C. at Howard University for the rap session, man. It is very important that, I mean, people in industry, as well as anybody who's a fan of hip-hop, to try to make it every year to Howard University. I mean, spend that extra dollar to come up here and listen to some of the meetings that's very highly important about anybody who wants to break into the hip-hop industry. I mean, the panelists here, like Freddie Fox from, I mean, so many, everybody I can't even name, but you will learn a lot of things out here. There's some vital information out here, so check it out next year, and we'll probably be here next year. Definitely we'll be here next year, and stay close, play safe, and keep watching Video Explosion. Peace, y'all.